Yes. Now recording is started. Okay, this is the topic what we have discussed. The latest in the topic. This question is related to that area. The question is: a student measures the volume of a rock. Volume of a cork, right? And he puts some water into the measuring cylinder, and then one glass ball he puts the cork, and then the second in identical glass ball into the water as shown. Now this is basically the very important question related to the measurement of the objects which are not being immersed in the liquid. For example, the density of the cork is very small or less than that of the density of the water. That's why we use some marbles, some sort of balls or something like that, some glass balls to trap it inside the water. So here he has placed some water. So the amount of water is, what is volume of the water? Let me call it
Yeah.
V1. Isn't it 50 ml or 50 centimeter cube? Because the unit
Yes,
is
sir.
given to you cc. And then you have placed one ball inside. The level is increased. Let me call it V2. It is 60 cubic centimeter. And then you have placed a ball, a cork, and a ball, and then you got volume 3 is actually equals to 100 cubic centimeter. These are three readings for you. Now, this is important information. Diagram 1 shows first water, then diagram 2 shows the water level after placing the glass ball, then diagram 3 shows after placing two balls and one car. What is the volume of the car? Actually, this is the question. So,
A,
from this information, if I ask you what is the volume of the cork, so what would be your answer?
A, 30.
30. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Are you agreed?
Yes, 30.
Okay, good. Because this is what this is the volume of volume due to one ball. So it means volume of a ball is simply equals to 10 cubic centimeter. So here I have two balls. It means 20 cubic centimeter is the volume of balls, is it? And remaining, how much increase I have from 50 to 100? It is 50 cubic centimeter increase. Got it? And out of 50, 20 cubic centimeters is of the ball, and remaining 30 centimeter cube or 30 cm cube is due to cork. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, this is another question. The diagram shows an empty rectangular box and a small box filled with liquid. Okay,
Okay.
the box has a mass of 60 gram when empty. Its mass is 60 gram when empty, and when it is filled with the liquid, the mass of the box and liquid is 300 grams. It means it is here the mass of liquid is basically equals to 2 40 grams. Is it? Are you agreed? Because this is mass of empty box 60 gram, and this is mass of, actually this is the mass of liquid plus mass of box, that is equal to 300 grams. So it means this shows me that mass of the liquid is 240. Got it? Are you agreed with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what will be? Oh yeah, density is given to me. Density is 1.2 grams per cubic centimeter. So what is the volume of the liquid? So how to calculate that? The basic formula is density is equals to mass by volume. Then volume is equals to mass by density, or mass upon density. So mass is in grams. So it is, sorry, it is 240 and divided by 1.2. So what will be the answer? Should it be equal to 200? Yes, I need a calculator. Sorry?
Yeah. So just give it just a minute. There's a problem with sound system.
Okay. Are you not able to hear me clearly?
No, the problem is mine microphone.
Okay, you can switch off your video and then maybe it would not be lagging.
Okay.
Because sometimes network problem appears. Hassan, आपको भी clear है?
जी जी yes sir.
Yeah, yeah. If you have if you have problem, then you can rejoin. I can let you log in again.
No, it's not no problem. We can.
Okay, is it clear now? So, are you agreed that its density is equals to mass by volume, and then volume is mass by density? So, mass is 240 grams, and density is 1.2 grams per cubic centimeter. So, what volume will I get? Volume will be equals to 200 cubic
200.
centimeter. Is it?
Yes sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, what is the most accurate and precise method to measure the thickness of a coin? This is basically the measuring the use of the instruments what I told you. There is a
Micrometers gauge.
yes, thickness of a coin mean the coin has very small thickness. So usually we use this is its thickness, you know. So usually we use micrometer screw gauge for very small thicknesses. Ruler and look at the scale perpendicularly. Okay, it is fine that we have to look at the scale perpendicularly, but ruler will not be used. Use a top pen balance. It is not to measure the thickness. It is used to measure the mass. So it would be gone. Use a displacement method of the water to measure. No, it is for the volume. So this is the only method, the only instrument which will be used. Now this is another density question. Is it visible to you completely?
Yeah.
Yes sir.
Yes.
Here in diagram number one, a measuring cylinder contains only water in is placed in an electronic balance. A small irregularly shaped stone is now completely immersed in the water. Diagram show the equipment before and after the stone is immersed. Right? The information is given to you. This is the mass of cylinder plus mass of liquid. This is actually mass of cylinder plus mass of liquid plus mass of stone. So it is 217.5 minus 1.05. So if I want to calculate the mass of stone from here, so how to do that? Mass of the stone is 217.5 minus 105.0. So what will be the mass I get? 5210. So 12.5 gram. Is it? Sorry. Not 12.112. Is it? Please keep a calculator with you because maybe it is 217.5 minus 105.0. Yeah, it is 112.5 grams. Are you agreed with that? This is
Yes.
what
Yes sir.
this is mass of the stone you have placed inside. Now, what is the volume which is increased due to placement of stone? Initially, your V1 is 40 and your V2 is 65. Is it?
Yes.
Yes sir.
So volume of the stone is 65 minus 40, which is equal to 25 cubic centimeter. Now I can simply find the density by using the formula. The density is equals to mass upon volume. So what will be answer? Mass is 112 grams, 112.5 grams, and it would be divided by 25. So it would be 4.5 grams per cubic centimeter,
Yes
right?
sir. Yes.
Yes.
112.5 divided by 425. So I will get 4.5 grams per cubic centimeter. Is this clear to you?
Yes sir.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Is it? It's not.
Yes.
hard enough. Just we have to practice the questions, and then inshallah it would be clear to you. So this was the first section, so I've tried my best to make you as clear as possible. Now an object is traveling at a okay, this is basically not related to the measurements. Let's talk about this measurement. This is another question, and in this question you have a feather, and it is basically its length is being measured. The diagram shows an enlarged drawing of the end of a meter rule. It is being used to measure the length of a small feather. What is the length of the feather? So
19 millimeter.
okay, this is its initial reading. It is 10 millimeter because it is in millimeter. The lower one is in centimeter, and the upper one is 20, 25, uh, 26, 7, 8, 9. This one is 29 millimeter. So when you are going to find the values, it would be 29 minus 10, so it will be 19 ml mm. Okay, it's very easy question, but sometimes these are the traps, right? It is 19 centimeter also. So if this 19 centimeter is written over here and this 19 millimeter is written at option C, then definitely you will be trapped. Yeah, you will opt the first option, and that's why you will get a problem over there. So please be careful about that. It will be 19 mm. Okay, am I right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, question number 7. Which option contains only operators that could be used to determine the values of small block of unknown material? Volume of small block of unknown material. So, what do you suggest? Which instrument is being used, or which couple of instruments are being used? Measuring cylinder. It is measuring cylinder and meter rule, measuring cylinder and stopwatch, meter rule and balance, meter rule and stopwatch.
A.
Yeah. Okay. If I say that apparatus is used to determine the volume of a small block of any unknown material. So there are two options. Whether it would be regular or it would be irregular. If it would be regular, then meter rule is fine. If it would be irregular, then measuring cylinder is fine. But if you have measuring cylinder stopwatch, you can measure for irregular, but yes, you can measure for regular as well, but stopwatch is of no use. Then meter rule and balance is of no use for volume measurement. Again, stopwatch is of no use. So remember, these two are the instruments which are length measuring instruments. This is the technical aspect over here. Length measuring instruments. So length measuring instruments are used to measure. Sorry, this first one is length measure. Second one is length measuring instrument, and the first one is the volume measurement instrument. Right now, oh, very good question. These are the options in front of you. The diagram one shows the measurements over here. In diagram one, only beaker consists of water, and in diagram two, there are five marbles. One, two, three, four, five marbles inside. The volume one is how much? 40 ml. Okay, or 40 cubic centimeter. Sorry, cm cube. And volume two is
70.
70 cubic centimeter. It means the volume raise in the volume due to these five marbles is how much?
30.
V of five marbles is 70 minus 40. It is 30 cubic centimeter. So volume of one marble, because he is asking about one marble, so it is 30 divided by 5. It is equal to 6 cubic centimeter. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay, now this is a question. Okay, it is a long question, so I will show you first part, then I will go to the next. A geologist compares the volume of three rocks X, Y, and Z, three measuring cylinders containing different volumes of the water. He places each rock into one of the measuring cylinders. The diagram shows the measuring cylinders before and after the rocks are put in. Okay,
Okay.
it means for rock X, its volume is, let's calculate the volumes and then we will move forward. Its volume is increasing from 20 to 70. So it is 50 centimeter cube. For rock 2, it is increased from, was it, let me check, was it 20? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yes, it was. And what about this one? It was 25, 26, 27.
It's
So it is 27. And what about this new volume? It is your
78.
78. Yes. So what is the volume of rock Y? 78 minus 27. What will you answer?
So 51.
51. So rock Y is of volume 51 cubic centimeter. And what about this rock? Its initial volume is 33
20.
and final volume is 79. So 79 minus 33,
46.
46
46.
centimeter cube. Right? So 46, uh, 51, and 50. Remember these three values. Right? Which row of the volumes of X, Y, and Z is in order from largest to smallest? Oh, so it's very simple now. 51, it means Y, then X, and then Z. Is it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So Y, then Z, sorry, Y, then X, and then Z. So smallest volume is of Z. So YXZ. Yes, option B must be correct. Right? It
Yes, sir.
was. It seems to be a horrible, but it's not. It's a cute question. Now, a ruler is used to measure the length of an object. What is the length of the object? Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
1 point. Yes, yes.
4.
0.5.
Four. Uh,
4.
yes. Hasanul Abdin, are you agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because this is 2.5 and this is 6.5. So 6.5 minus 2.5, it is equals to 4 centimeters. Sometimes it can be equal to millimeters. So 4 centimeters equals to how many millimeters?
0.4.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Yes, for 40 millimeters.
40 millimeters. Okay, why? Because 1 millimeter, sorry, 1 centimeter consists of 10 millimeters. Milli is smaller than centi, right? Okay, Hassan, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
the last question I want to discuss with you, and then I will give you some assignment. The diagram shows a reading on the measuring cylinder before and after a small meter cube is added. How many more identical cubes can be added to the cylinder without causing the water to overflow? Do not include the volume of the cube which is already added. It is initially 3, and after placing one cube, it reached to 5. It means one cube is increasing the volume by
Cool.
2 cubic centimeters. So if you will place one more, it would reach to 7, then 9, right? And then it would overflow. So it means you can add two more cubes, because he's saying don't include the cube already in the cylinder. Including this, there are 3, but without including this, there are 2. Are you agreed?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Right. So I'm gonna send this to you at WhatsApp. I hope that you will be able to handle these all questions. They're not hopefully very hard questions. There are some questions from your time measurements, and this is its marking scheme. In the next lesson, we will talk about some theory questions. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
and after that, once you will be at the track, I will not waste 2 lessons for past paper practice. I will give you the tasks and you will do that, and in the practicing days you will let me know about your problems, that okay, I solved this all worksheet and I found these questions to be hard enough. Then we will discuss those questions together on the screen. Okay, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
see you inshallah in the next class.
Allah
Okay,
Hafiz, sir.
Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.